Hello everyone. In this video, we will be learning about subsidiary books. Now, understand, we all know that all the transactions are recorded in a particular book which is called as journal. Now, what happened? Because there are so many transactions in every firm and it became very difficult to study journal book once at a time because all the transactions are recorded in that. So, what did we do? Like we already know that journal is a book. Now, what we did is we divided journal into different parts. How? See, what we did is that we classified that book into different parts, such as we made a book called as cash book, then we made a book, purchase return, sales return, and journal proper. How the classification is made, understand? See, in cash book, we will record only cash transactions. Like that, there are again two bifurcation in cash book, single column and double column. In single column, only cash transaction. In double column, only cash and bank transactions, which will include both receipts and payments. Now, after that, another book name is purchase book. In purchase book, we want to record only credit purchases. Now the question arises, sir, what if there are purchases on cash, or we are purchasing or we are paying cash? See, if you are purchasing and you are paying cash, it became a cash transaction and that cash transaction will be recorded in your cash book. Simple enough. If it is credit purchase, then purchase book. Like that only. If there is purchase return, then purchase return book. After that, if there are sales, if only credit sales are there, then we will record it in sales book. But if there is any sales return, said credit sales return, that will be recorded in sales return. Sir, what if we sold in cash and then we are getting the sales return? See, if you sold in cash and if the goods are returned by our customer, you will pay the cash. Anywhere cash is coming, it means you have to record that in cash book. Now, if any transaction is there which is not appearing in these 5 books, cash, purchase return, sales and sales return, then all the other transactions, all the other journal will be recorded in journal proper. For example, suppose you have purchased an asset, suppose you have sold an asset, that all will be coming in journal proper. Journal proper, you can say that all the other transactions other than these top 5 books, everything surplus will come in journal proper, which is also called as general journal. It will record all other transactions like discount received, discount allowed, cancellation of these discounts, anywhere. See, you have to focus that if it is cash, then cash book. If it is credit purchase, then purchase book. Like this, we have to remember this, and any other transaction, that all we can put it in journal proper. Now, moving further, today we will begin with cash book. Now, what is cash book? For the first capsule we have here is prepare single column cash book for Akash. Now, how will we do it? See, the format of cash book is exactly same as cash account, that ledger account what we have already learned. Now, see, single column cash book for Akash, I will write here in the books of Akash. What are we preparing? We are preparing cash book, credit side, debit side. We all know it is cash book, cash is our asset. So if increasing, then debit side, if decreasing, then credit side. Simple enough. Okay. Now check. What is the first transaction? It is cash in hand. Cash in hand how much? 25,000. So you will write here opening balance will come on the increase side. You will write here to balance BD. How much are balance BD? 25,000. Dates are given, so we have to mention date also. Date is April 1st. 25,000. 25,000 April 1. Now, next part, cash sales 2,20,000. Cash sales will increase my cash. So very simple. On 3rd April 2,20,000. On April 3, 2,20,000. Cash account debit to sales account. Now, next part we have is deposited cash in bank. Remember, whenever cash in bank they are saying, it means my cash is reducing, my bank account is increasing. So depositing cash in bank is here 2 lakh rupees. So I will write here by bank, because my cash balance is reducing. By how much? 2 lakh. So by bank 2 lakh. What is the date? Date is 4th, April 4. So we can write here April 4. Now moving further, on April 5 they say issued check to a creditor rupees 49,900 after deducting cash discount of rupees 3,100. Now it means I am just giving him the check. I have deducted cash discount of rupees 3,100. We have to understand that we have just given him a check and we have not given any cash. It is just the cash discount. There is no inflow of cash, there is no outflow of cash. It means it will not appear in single column cash book. This is the format of single column. I am just mentioning here single column. Why single column? Because we are focusing only on cash transactions. Now moving to the next, wages paid in cash 22,500. I am just writing here to remember no entry in cash book. The next is wages paid in cash 22,500. Now if you have paid the wages again on April 9, wages paid by wages 500. Simple, because my cash balance is reducing. After that on 11th April, what is it? Cash sales April 11 to sales account. How much? 1,80,000. Now after that cash sales is done. Now deposited cash in bank, again 1,50,000. My bank balance will increase by bank 1,50,000. April 13. Simple enough. April 13, deposited cash in bank 1,50,000. My cash is reducing, my bank balance is increasing. Now entry for April 15, we have paid cash to transporter against bill number 265 on goods sold. It means 4,500 rupees we have paid. See, it is very simple. If you can understand this, that if there is a payment, write this side payment, and wherever are the receipts, write this side. Now see, we have payments. If there is payment, you can write here on April 15 by transport expense, transportation expense. Do not forget to mention account, please. By transportation expense account 4,500. Now moving to the next question, we have paid cash for repairs. Again the same thing on 18th by repairs account. $2,000. Purchased goods of credit from you and company. We have purchased goods on credit of 15,000. Now remember, if I would have made purchase on cash, I would have got the goods, paid the cash. But in this case, I got the goods, but I am saying I will pay you after 2-3 months. It means there is no payment of cash. Therefore, we know that there will be no entry in cash book. Simple. Now, moving further, April 23 paid cash to Sunil, a creditor, after deducting discount of 500. It means how much money we are paying? Sir, we are paying 9,500. So I will write here by Sunil account, because I have paid him how much? 9,500. April 23. Simple enough. Now, moving further, I have paid electricity bill in cash. If I am paying electricity bill, you can write here April 24 by electricity expense account. How much? 9,000. Next part is cash collected from debtor Mahesh rupees 4,500 after allowing discount of rupees 2,500. See, discount allowed, discount received, it will not come in the cash book. The only focus of ours is how much money received, how much money paid. So how much money have we received? We have received 4,500 rupees. April 25 to Mahesh, account 4,500. Now the total of credit side will appear at 3,97,500. The total of debit side will come to 4,29,500. 4,29,500. Now see, this side is higher. So what will we write? First we will write the total on both the sides. Total will be 4,29,500. 4,29,500. Simple. Now the total of this side is only 3,97,500. So you will write here by balance carried down. See, this total will remain this only. But credit side also I want the total of 4,29,500 only. Whichever is the higher total, write on the both sides. Here it is coming opening balance. Now we are writing here the closing balance. Closing balance will come at 4,29,500 minus 3,97,500. It will appear to be 32,000. It means what? That I still have 32,000 rupees in my cash account. It means after this particular month, the cash balance what the firm has is 32,000 rupees. Moving to the next question and the next concept of ours, what we have now, this is the single column cash book. Now we will learn about double column cash book. Prepare double column cash book. See, very minor difference. In single column cash book, we prepared only cash account, same as cash account, only cash column. But in double column cash book, we will prepare cash column and bank column in the same book. See how it happens. Double column cash book. Debit side if cash increases or bank increases, credit side if cash decreases or bank decreases. These arrows are not mandatory to make, we just make to make it easy. Now, cash in hand is rupees 15,000 and cash at bank is rupees 50,000. So these both are opening balances. How will it work? See, we can directly write here April. Now April 1 to balance BD. Cash balance is how much? Sir, 15,000. And for bank balance is 50,000 rupees. Now these both entries are done in the first point itself. Now moving to the third part, we have purchased goods for cash. How much rupees? 6,000 rupees. If I have purchased goods for cash, it means my cash balance reduced. I will write here on April 3, purchased goods for cash. So I will write here by purchase account. I have given cash 6,000 rupees. No change in bank account. Now next question we have, point on April 5 deposited in bank how much? 5,000. If I have deposited in bank, now see, it means my bank account will increase and my cash balance will reduce. It means my bank account will increase. Increase means debit. My cash balance reduce. It means it will come here. See very carefully. On April 5, the entry will appear on both the sides. This entry is called as contra entry. Contra entry. Why? Because it is affecting cash and bank transaction at the same time with the same amount. Now see, deposited in bank how much? 5,000. So I can say my bank balance is increasing. To cash how much? 5,000. Is my cash balance increasing? No sir, cash balance is not increasing, cash balance is decreasing. So I will write here by bank in cash balance 5,000. Understand it very carefully. What is happening here? My cash balance is reducing from the bank balance of 5,000 because I deposited cash of 5,000 into bank. Here my bank balance is increasing by 5,000. Why? Because I deposited cash in my bank account. Now moving further, the next point we have here is on date 8th April we have a cash sales of how much? 10,000 rupees. So I will write here on April 8 to sales account cash sales is 10,000. So I will write here 10,000. No changes in bank. Remember one important thing to write here. In the contra entry you have to mention C here, so that it becomes easy to identify where are the contra entries, on what date it's happened. Now moving further, this was the cash sales of 10,000. After that on April 10th we can see cash withdrawn from bank for office use rupees 2,000. See, it is just the opposite of the entry we already done. First, when you deposited in bank, what happened? Bank balance increased, cash balance reduced. Now cash withdraw from bank, cash balance will increase and your bank account will decrease. So again the contra entry. In the contra entry this time we will be writing on 10th April to bank. Why? Because my cash balance is increasing. My cash balance is increasing. So debit from bank how much? 2,000 rupees. And here on 10th April by cash, and you will be writing the amount in bank column 2,000. Why? Because my bank account balance is reducing. Do not forget to mention C. C means contra entry. Now next question, on April 12th what is happening? Received cash from Damini rupees 3,000, allowed her a discount of rupees 100 against dues. It means what? We received cash how much? 3,000. How much discount we have given, it doesn't matter to us. Our focus is only one simple thing. How much cash is coming? How much money is coming into the bank for double column cash book? That's all. So we are receiving cash how much? 3,000. What date? April 12. April 12 to Damini account 3,000 rupees. That's it. Yes. Received check from Nimrat rupees 2,000 and allowed her a discount rupees 75 against dues. See, understand. We have received check from Nimrat. Now there can be two school of thought, like what? We have received check from Nimrat. One student says, sir, we have received check but our cash balance is not increasing and our bank balance is not increasing. Very good. Now second school of thought says that because there is no another date given to when have we deposited the check what we received from Nimrat, so we can assume that whatever check we have received from Nimrat we will deposit on the same day. This assumption has been taken by most of the books and by CBSE also. So we will also take that assumption. Both the thoughts are correct, but because we all are following a particular thought, so we can say that we received check from Nimrat and we deposited into the bank account. Now what will we write here is on 15th April to Nimrat. How much money, how much check? 2000 rupees. Now, after that, we received a post-dated check from Deepak. Now see, there is a difference between the 15th transaction and 18th April transaction. Why? Because in Nimrat, we received the check of that particular day and we assume that we deposited it. But from Deepak, we received a post-dated check. What is post-dated check means? The date is 18th April. Deepak came to our shop on 18th April and he gave the check, and on the check the date was written 23rd March. What Deepak wanted to say is, I am giving you check right now, but do not deposit it now in your bank account. You have to deposit it after 5 days on 23rd March. Only that day you will get the money. Okay, now the 23rd March came, 23rd April. Check received from Deepak was deposited into the bank. It means our bank account will increase on 23rd by how much? By 5,000 rupees. The same 5,000 rupees, obviously the check what he has given. So on 23rd April we will write to check we had already received to check in hand account by how much? 5,000 rupees. Next part we have is on 24th April issued check of rupees 2,500 to Chandler and he was allowed a discount of rupees 125. So we can say that I have already issued the check and there is no other information. It means Chandler would have deposited into the bank account, and from my bank account I am reducing the 2,500 because I have given him the check and it will be reduced. Date number 24 by Chandler account. How much? 2,500 money will be reduced from my bank account. Now moving further, on April 27 what is happening? Withdrew from bank for personal use. See, we have already learnt it in the journal. If I withdrew from the bank, what do we write? Cash account debit to bank. But if it is for my personal use, I will write drawings account debit to bank. So here I will be writing on April 27 by drawings account because my bank balance is reducing. So credit side how much? 1,500. Sir, why we are writing drawings? Because it is for personal use. Next question. Sold goods to Ashok Mitra rupees 40,000. Now think. They have said you have sold goods to Ashok Mitra. Did they say that you received cash? No. Did they say you received check? No. Did they say that he deposited money in the bank account? No. If nothing has happened, it will not come in the double column cash book. Next part we have is purchased goods from Chandler. Again the same thing only. I have purchased goods from Chandler. Goods have reached my office. But did I pay him cash? No. Did I give him check? No information is given. Did I make any online payment? Nothing. No information is given of payment. It means these both transactions will not appear in the double column cash book. Why? Because my cash balance and bank balance are not getting affected. Therefore, I will write no entry in double column cash book. Now, moving to 31st April, the last transaction we have for the day. Received check from Ashok Mitra rupees 2,000 now, and it was deposited in the bank. Very simple. We received the check and we deposited into the bank. So my bank balance will increase by how much? 2,000. Very good. So you will say on 31st, Ashok Mitra gave me. When the transaction has happened on the same day, you can directly write Ashok only. But if the transactions happens on different dates, you have to write check in hand. We have already learned the entries for check in hand and all. Please refer the journal entry videos. To Ashok account, how much money in the bank? 2000 rupees. Now what we are supposed to do? We have to write the final balances and the closing balance of both the cash account and bank account. Now give the total of this side. We try to give total of cash column and bank balance. The total balance of the debit side of cash column will be 15 plus 10, 25, 25 and 5 will be 30,000. 30,000. On this side 50 plus 5, 55, 60 and 64,000. This side 6 plus 5, how much? 11,000. And this side 2 plus 2, 4, 5 and 6,000. Now understand this thing. The total of debit side is how much? 30 and 64. So first write the higher total. Total will be 30,000 and 64,000. After writing this, what we have to understand? See, the total of this side was only 11, but I have written the total how much? 30,000. So now I will write here by balance carried down. How much? 30 minus 11, that will come to 19,000, and here 64,000 minus 6,000, it will come to 58,000. This is our balance carried down. How do we calculate balance carried down? Remember this, the total of the higher side minus the total of the lower side. So you will get the balance carried down. Your total, what you are mentioning on the book or ledger, will always be the higher balance. Like this also in bank account, what is the total of this bank side? The total is 64,000. From this we will minus this part, so we will get 58,000. Simple enough. We'll meet in the next video and we'll be discussing other books such as purchase book, purchase return. That's all for the day. Thank you so much.